We are in a traffic nightmare today. Join me to see if we can get to our final destination, make our delivery on time. It's going to be tight.
Good afternoon, gang, and welcome to a brand new episode. So today, guys and girls, we are loading in Slough, which we're just making our way to now, and we are going to none other than Deutschlander. So we're going to head over to Germany today. So why don't you strap yourself in, grab yourself a brew, and come with me, and let's go to good old lovely Germany. I love going to Germany. So we are loaded and bursting down the M20 today. Currently, what's that? We're about 32 miles from Folkestone, from the train. We are going to make a quick little pit stop at the services and get some juice for her because she's a bit thirsty today. And then once we've got her some juice, we'll be able to rock and roll. I'm still not sure if we're going to get across tonight or not. Currently, let me just check. So currently I've got 3 hours, 41 minutes on a 15-hour working time directive. Driving, not a problem. We've only done 5 hours total today. We've still got another, well, 5 hours if we like. Let's get some gloves. 1, 2, let's do some diesel. Right, a little wander. Just like to have a look at the truck. When I'm dieseling, I walk around and have a look. So I've just done one side. We're in currently in Maidstone services. Yeah. So hurry up, diesel, and we'll let it go. Don't know, I'll get some random looks. Some weird people staring at you. Got it right now. Couple of lorries over to my left, that way. Staring at me as if I'm fucking stupid. Well, I must be if I'm making this video, so you know. What do you think? Stupid or not? Next point I can get here. Hold on, look at that. Top tip for you when you're doing your diesel: use the cap from your AdBlue. Works every time. Right, so it cost us there, I didn't cost them 494 smackers. Right, I'm going to go and pay for this, so I'll see you soon. Bye! The train is showing no delays. So on that basis, if it's showing no delays, I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to get to the other side. I'm going to stop at the village truck stop, and then we'll have an 11 and we'll get cracking. Are we going to go on the train today or in the morning? Today makes sense, it really does, but we'll see. Anyway, over and out, and I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Stay safe. Good morning everyone, how are we? You're now joining me on 5:30 local, so that's 4:30 your time. We are in Coquelles, Calais, France, and we are heading off over to Germany. To make a U-turn. Last time I was on the right hand side, it couldn't read my number plate to get out, so just bear with me a minute. We're gonna go on the European side, people. Bear with me a minute. See them, if anyone's there.
Monsieur, bonjour. Même un petit instant, s'il vous plaît.
Bonjour, Angleterre.
Angleterre.
Yeah.
Ok, même instant.
Thank you. I can't get out. It won't let me out.
Attendez, même instant. Ok? Voilà, merci, bye bye.
Merci. Au revoir. Right. So we have got a 431 mile to do. 431 miles to do. So 8 hours and 7 minutes. Morning, guys. So when we do European trucking, or UK trucking for that matter, we come across what you can see right in front of you: traffic. So I've been in this traffic now for a little over 10 minutes, and it's due to an accident apparently 2 miles down the road. And according to Mr. Satnav here, we've still got another 20 minutes of traffic to get through just to get past the accident. And then once we get past the accident, we're going to be hitting the ring road of Lille. Now, we would have already been through the ring road of Lille had this accident not happened. And because of that, it adds so much time onto your journey. It just becomes silly. If you're a newbie and you're thinking of coming into the game, just have a look at all this first. Stay tuned. So, you know how it is. You map out the day before the way you're going to go. You know your route you're going to go. You map it all out. And you kind of have in the back of your mind, oh, there could be a bit of traffic here, a bit of traffic there. If I leave this time, I should get through that there and this. You know, as truck drivers, we do our best to try and plan ahead our movements that we're going to make during a working day. Yes, you're right. We can't account for all traffic. Like this, for example. I was cruising, absolutely cruising to get through. And of course, it takes one bad, silly, unfortunate, unlucky moment from another lorry driver or a car driver, basically a road user, and this is the end result. They drive so differently here as to what they do back at home in the UK. I'll give you an example. This car that's in front of me now, in between the two lorries. So if we are going, if I'm roughly on this gap, okay, maybe a car length further back, and I'm doing 56 miles an hour on a motorway, cars will just come into that gap and put their brakes on to get off. They are mental over here, and I can see why they have a lot of accidents over here, because they just do not care. Their idea over here is pull in front of you, brake check you, get off the motorway, I'm out of here, I'm alright Jack, I don't care about anybody else. Let's see what this was all about. I hope it's nothing major. It doesn't look like anything major. I've not seen much police emergency. I've seen a police car, but not seen much. Hopefully it's a breakdown. I think it's a breakdown. I know, isn't it? Oh, looks like, well, two vans. Obviously one's right on the other one. Look at that, yeah. One's right on the other one's arse. Oh, three. The car at 4. Jesus. Well, it looks like everybody would have walked away from that. Let's hope so. All right, gang, how are we doing? So we are now in more traffic on the same road, 3 miles down the road. I would like to say it's just joining traffic, but it's not. It's not another accident, I don't think. I just generally think this is congestion for the ring road leading to Lille that we're almost on. All right, gang, how we doing? So we have just come off the Lille ring road. 2 hours and 4 minutes it's taken to do 6.7 miles. Lost a shitload of time. I guess this is the true life of a European trucker, going to these big places, you see. So we are now in Deutschland, good old Germany. Currently on the 4 heading towards Olpa. So we're just past Cologne pretty much. We're going to head along and pick up the 45 at Siegen, however you want to say it. It has been a hell of a journey and we have got it tight today. It is going to be extremely difficult to get this tip today, and I'll tell you why. So as you've seen already, Lille this morning wasn't pleasant. Okay, I've had to stop for a 45, and then since we started the 45 we stopped in Belgium for a 45 at Spy Services just before 20 minutes before Liège airport. We've continued, we've gone up towards Germany, we've come into Germany, just 20 minutes shy of Cologne, boom, hit traffic. So we lost another 20 minutes there. Let me paint the picture. So we have 2 hours and 5 minutes remaining on this second 4.5 before we need to take a break. However, when we take that break, we will only have 1 additional hour we can extend. So let's say we've got 3 hours and 5 minutes, okay, in total of driving hours. It's going to take us 2 hours and 58 minutes to get to the job without, I repeat, without any problems, any traffic, anything. So the traffic hell continues. We're now in Germany. It is now pretty much official. I'm pretty certain we're not going to get to our destination in some obviously filtering lanes on the motorway. Germany has a lot of roadworks. If you've never been to Germany, they like their roadworks here. Just never ending, guys. Yeah, I'm pretty certain this has doomed me now. Well, I was doomed if I'm being honest, I think, this morning. Traffic hell, eh? Who wants to drive a HGV? Well, I do. I do love driving lorries. But it's just the traffic, man. It's unnecessary. It really is sometimes. So, we've had an update with what we're doing. We never made our delivery point last night. We got an hour short. We just couldn't get there. Traffic was, as you see, we'd had a bad day all day with traffic. So we didn't make it. So we are an hour and 21 minutes away from our delivery point. Anyway, now you're updated. Now you know we're going to get cracking on, and we are going to get to this delivery point because we are hanging this out a little bit, aren't we? Are we? Well, so we are now tipped. We are in Frankfurt. No, we're not in Frankfurt. We are in Niederruhr. We are now heading down via Frankfurt to go to... Well, that is a secret. You want to tune in for next week's episode. A brand new country. I personally have only been there a handful of times. The last time I went was over 20 years ago. So tune in next week for a brand new country. A lot of rules and regulations we have to go through. Where are we going? Tune in next week and find out.